Yeah, they don't. I was trying to do laundry and he just jumped in.
My name's Marin Lowen. I'm 27 and I'm a city councillor here in Saskatoon.
My name is Leon Thompson. I'm 24 and I'm the Vice President of Student Affairs for the University of Saskatchewan Students' Union.
Caitlin Barber. I'm 21 years old and I'm the Vice President of External Affairs at the University of Regina Students' Union.
So in the 2008 federal election, an estimated 37% of young adults aged 18 to 24 cast a ballot. That's 11% lower than the overall voter turnout, which is also on the decline. So why aren't young adults voting?
I think one impact is that you hear so much about the scandal of the day and all of the negative things that are going on, and as a young person you're at a stage in your life where the world's your oyster and you can dream big and you're starting to try and kind of carve a path, and you want to see vision and you want to see something positive, and too often you're just hearing negative.
People, especially young people, are kind of choked at people or at the political parties for going after minority votes and minority ridings, and then they're not going after them because they are interested in multi-ethnicity or diversity or anything like that. They're going there because if they want their vote, and it's just that plain and simple.
At the federal level, some of these big issues, taxation and healthcare, haven't really become first and foremost in the minds of lots of young people at this stage, and perhaps as they get older they'll become more engaged. Another thing that people identified was that in a province where most ridings you can anticipate the outcome well in advance, people don't feel like their vote counts.
The parties are going after the elderly vote, senior citizens, because they are serial voters. They do go out, they do vote, and they do to a certain point get involved.
The parties are in a somewhat difficult position here too, because youth are not a reliable voting base, and at election time, as Leon has said, they go after the people who they know are going to turn up.
Hi, I'm Eric Mooney. I'm 18 years old and this is my first time voting.
Hello, my name is Sarah Richardson. I'm 18 years old and this is my first time voting.
Yes, I am going to vote, and I feel it's my civil or my civic duty to do it. It's every citizen in Canada has to do their part, and that's my part.
Yes, I am going to vote, and I feel that I should have a say in how our government is run, and I would like to take advantage of that.
I would like you to design me a perfect politician, a perfect party leader that would engage voters under age 30.
You're sitting with them now.
Somebody who's straightforward, who doesn't engage in some of these silly, hair pulls in Parliament, who's willing to engage with people outside of election periods.
I think it's a bit of a loaded question because everybody's going to have a different perspective.
Somebody with a sense of humor and somebody who's willing to say, oh, I made a mistake, let's do this instead, this makes more sense.
I'd say, a young person, doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman, late 20s, early 30s, bit of an attitude, funny, takes the position very seriously but takes themselves very lightly, as to quote Roy Romano.
More than anything, it's being a community leader first and really engaging with your community. As Leon mentioned, we don't vote for leaders, we vote for MPs, and the leader needs to provide that example that it's the community that's important.
It would be an encouraging sign for young voters if the makeup of Parliament looked more like the makeup of the country.
Somebody who's open-minded, who's willing to kind of take in perspectives and adapt to change. We live in a very changing society, and I think oftentimes it tends to be a bit stagnant and we're not open to adapting as necessary, and I think a leader who's really open-minded, that can see opportunities and start to mesh their party to meet the challenges that we're facing, I think could be a really, really awesome thing.